first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And they take over. They'll set up shop. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Falcons offense. Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. Throwing, Jones. And he finds Penny. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds. And what will be the final play of this first quarter? 6-0 our score after 1. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
The Giants needed and went out and got a bona fide #1 receiver in Kenny Golladay from Detroit, where he spent 4 seasons and twice went over 1,000 yards. He'll really help the young quarterback.
There goes Sterling Shepard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And despite missing 4 games in 2020, Sterling Shepard tied his career high with 66 catches, and that led all Giant receivers, and he makes a nice catch there.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Slayton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. If you're a fan of old-school physical football, that play was for you.
No doubt about it. That play was for anyone who likes football. He did everything properly on that one. Great contact, wrapped it up, unable to jar the ball free. The only disappointment on the play for him. Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Barkley. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take it. Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Jones on 1st down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Charles, a look there at the Falcons draft class for 2021, and this was the first pivot point in the draft. What would the Falcons do it for? Many thought this was a spot to take their QB of the future, thinking, hey, maybe we won't hit this high again for a long time. Instead, the physical attributes of Kyle Pitts were too much for them to pass up.
And many still expect quarterback Matt Ryan to play at a high level, and they think they can win right now. And I know a lot of people are interested in seeing Kyle Pitts match up with Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley in running their offense. Of course, that won't happen now with the Jones trade to Tennessee, but still a dynamic offense. And Kyle Pitts will see the ball come his way a lot as a rookie.
And they run the option on second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Jones now from the gun on third down. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. And Gano's kick is right through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. That's complete to Slayton. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Once again, he finds Slayton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we will skip the highlight show this week, get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Still 9 remaining on second down. Back to throw. Jones. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 6 yards left on second down. Off the play fake. Jones. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal, but you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. Looking to throw. Jones. Looking sideline, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Gano's kick is good. And that's going to tie us at 13. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Jones gets this quickly to Ingram. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it's 2nd down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Off play action. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Jones throw caught by Tony. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
The Giants are able to trade back with Chicago and still land speedster Kadarius Toney with a 20th overall pick. This young flash out of Florida should help a Giants offense that was 31st in the NFL last year. And young quarterback Daniel Jones, he needs a target who can move the ball downfield. Toney excels at making guys miss in the open field, has a great change of pace, and picks up a 1st down with that catch.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. Jones. Now he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. A 3-yard touchdown pass. Start of the drive here, 4th quarter, and this defense looking for a stop. Jones. Into the hands of Ingram. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Jones will get this out to Barkley complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. To throw is Jones. This one is Slayton over the middle. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And I think that's going to do it. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that or flip it over. Making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
Today, from Mercy.
We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Touchdown, Washington! Curtis Samuel, his third touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken a first. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Fitzpatrick giving to Gibson on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Fitzpatrick. Got his target, Samuel. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Antonio Gibson is an absolute dart with the ball in his hands, and he can make you miss, and he can run over you. Took a little while to crack the starting lineup as a rookie, but boy, was he sensational when he did. Went for 115 yards and 3 scores in a Thanksgiving Day clobbering of the Dallas Cowboys. But Washington, they feel like they had a real find when they took him in the 3rd round last year, number 66 overall, and he justified their decision.
On 2nd and 9, Fitzpatrick, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
They had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago. They're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting has taken over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack, trying to get away, but could not. Kamale Correa gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. We'll call that a punt of 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Gibson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, Fitzpatrick. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So that one will be accepted. the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. First down, Fitzpatrick. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here.
Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Fitzpatrick's throw complete there to Thomas. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 6. Fitzpatrick. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kamale Correa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick. That's caught by Sims. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now it's Patterson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Fitzpatrick now. This to McLaurin out on the left side.
Very good as a rookie. Terry McLaurin was even better in 2020. 87 catches for over 1,100 yards. He is definitely wide receiver 1 for the Washington football team.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 60 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington. So we're in the 3rd quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. It's a 1st down and more for Gibson. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Fitzpatrick's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Got an open man, finds Gibson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. Back to the ground with Gibson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Gibson again. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Toward the pylon, caught! Touchdown! Antonio Gibson, his first... There's not a whole lot of margin for error for this defense right now. Trailing in the 4th, they need a stop. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the year. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Once more, Gibson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 22. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Washington, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first win of the season here in Week 4. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.